Oh.
Figure out first. Without really, because I also don't want to get caught up, I eventually, next week would be fine with me getting caught up, but it still comes back to going into next week with the six still having, the best arrangement possible, and I have to make sure what that is before jump dressing anything. And I'm just kind of using, yesterday was much more supporting her, and today I just want to now be okay and find out how people are feeling, when she's not around,
That's what she did. There's a lot of stuff for you trying to campaign.
Yeah.
Looks like everything in the fight today. Do what you can to fight this way,
Yeah, I know. It's
afraid that Bill's gonna do that.
I think that's both of them, just in terms of I think it's just such a weird. I mean, I feel like it's probably it just is such a different week than any other week. It's because of the people that are up, I think you mentioned just they don't do anything or didn't
Whatever, it's an idea. Christian.
Wait, what?
We have to move forward. What would be best for the six? The six.
I don't know what he said that you moved that what?
What would be best for the six would be, what you suggested earlier, you, Diaz, and I are kind of each other's back moving forward, just from a competition standpoint.
Oh yeah, that's that's actually, if we go that route, that is definitely one spot where I'm okay, you know what, those numbers, that is worth paying attention to, just so that way, because now that would be approaching, because let's say Jack's gone, then because we have the numbers, and me and Jax are up, or whatever, then it's still, and he goes home, then it's still that concern of wait, bring me Claire as Melissa all are talking to our three girls, and they're hey, why don't we just hold them out, they could be cut up in that conversation, so it would have to be, but then it is also that issue, obviously, of how long, yeah, because he's just so good, also, so I feel I don't know, I think, and I said, I'm down for either order, but it is,
Also, your ideal order.
what? I think my ideal order, yeah, I think my ideal order is
mindset. Because I know Claire don't eat that slow.
But, I think the ideal order would be pretty much in line with what we said in terms of,
Because I'm fine with losing Christian this week. That's what the six wants.
that's never really makes sense.
Anything for my individual game, I don't really care if the six comes first. That's always
No, I mean, that's right. And I know that for at least us. And
so if the six wants Christian this week and then it has to be next week, you know what that means.
and that's what I'm saying, is that I can't win.
Neither.
Wait, why can't you win Bretsy?
She's been on.
Oh, yeah, the fuck. No, you're sorry. Wow.
Neither of us would win, but we would have to make sure that the right person wins.
I think, honestly, it'd be tough, but I feel if the vote went a certain way, I think I could get her not to, win it either. Me. I know she wants to right now, but she also is
If the vote went 7-2, I think influencing more of the 7-2 vote.
Seven. Yeah,
Go through the rest of this week more so encouraging the 7-2 vote as opposed to doing a 5-4 vote.
I think the holdup just might be Tiffany was just they know I think she basically Tiffany. My understanding is obviously she's locked into a sex, but then I think that she also just is like she won't let her emotions stop her from helping the sex, but since this wouldn't stop the sex because either one going because the same person would go home in this scenario, I could see her wanting to because of her relationship with Christian.
Wanting to keep him around?
No, not wanting to keep her around, just wanting to give him a vote so that way she could feel good. Because it wouldn't jeopardize the sex because he was still home in this scenario. So, but I think that if she
knew... we can keep her off that. Yeah,
I think that she knew that I could get SB to throw it, especially if you and Alyssa are telling her safe, and then me and Tiff or whatever are telling her. Because if her only target's Brittany, then she's going to be fucked if she puts up Brittany and Brittany comes off. So and granted, that's not target she's telling me. She can tell other people, you or whoever, someone else. I don't. Yeah.
It's saying her only target's Brittany.
That's just telling me right now. But I don't know. Is she saying something? Is she saying target at all? Right. And basically she was saying she's saying pretty much she has no targets. But the only person she could put up is she said she has the case for Brittany because of because Brittany has told her different things at times that she knows that certain things were said to Brittany that that Brittany didn't tell, and she can prove that more than she can. I mean, probably happens to all of us all the time, but she has ones that she feels she can prove and justify as stronger.
Yeah,
and she knows that Brittany is most likely put up unique.
Yeah, whoever she puts up next to Brittany would be whatever.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So Brittany comes off.
I don't think it's in our best interest for either one of us to win each other.
I don't think either of us or her.
Or Sassy.
Yeah.
She can't.
That's what I'm saying.
We can't, because then we probably have to take a shot that doesn't benefit us for gerrymandering the purpose.
Exactly.
And she can't win because if the sis wants to take a shot at her, she has to be available for the shot to be taken.
I would say the only thing I could do if I won, which isn't ideal, because I do agree personally from both the jury management and from a game side that it would benefit for SB to be next, would be I'd want to do a Brittany. I could do Claire if I needed to.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, Claire is Tiffany's, so if I drive that wedge, then it solidifies that for her, which ultimately is good for 6 and it doesn't make me lose mine with us.
Well, how do you think Tiffany would feel about that?
No, Tiffany once she said that she thinks that Claire would be second after SB.
Okay.
So in the scenario, I would do that. It would just switch them. But that's if it became some sort of thing where we couldn't throw it in the right way or do that next up. Because I still think it would be better at the end of the day that it's not Brittany first. I think, and I think that's what SB would do because SB definitely. I should say definitely. I don't know if she'd do Claire. I don't think she'd want. I don't think she'd want to do Alyssa. No. So I think that it just can't be her winning. So that's what I'm saying. If it came down to me and her, I would win. If it doesn't, then it doesn't matter. Then it's anybody else.
We need to continue to,
because you do Claire too. If let's say it came down to you and SB. Right. We can chat in the room if there's somebody accompanying us in the room.
But possibly. I just don't think it's in here.
No, I agree. I'm just
we're talking
contingency if we win. Yeah. No, obviously we just don't win. So order, I would think would be SB, and then SB and Claire in those first two. Probably SB first.
Like you said.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that a lot of people, myself included, have underestimated Alyssa, considering the work that she's doing this week. And so I'm wondering if she should, right now I have her fourth and drive Brittany and Alyssa at the end. But then in my head, I think that was what Tiffany was saying too.
I think I want to see between Alyssa, let's see how they continue to compete.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Whichever one continues to shine more. For example, I know obviously Brittany is good. I mean, we've seen her play chess. I was going to listen very smart as well.
Yeah,
so let's see how
this
they
is smarter socially, I feel like.
so let's see how they continue to compete. Let's see how they continue to work socially, and then as it comes up,
Oh, you know what it is too? Could Alyssa convince the jury of anything?
no, but let's be there.
Huh?
No, let's be in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I agree with it. As me and Claire right after, because Claire also will probably have a fix mine.
I can, and as long as if Alyssa's still in the house, I can steer her off anything that could go. You can leave. We'll talk again later.
Yeah. Oh,
We gotta check again. Unfortunately, it's
you're right.
a little more frequent.
I know. Yeah. Oh,
Because
that was my last thing. I think we need to talk more than we have been,
I think also.
and I think we need to. Yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah, I think we all need to
Kind of more working together.
communication.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think we need to check in better.
We're gonna have to be more communication just to make sure we're aligned in with how the plan is going and how it's going to get structured.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to like thinking of the game from a strategic standpoint, we think of it the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of making sure we're in communication with everything that's kind of going on. Because I do think between arguably you, myself, and Tiffany, we're probably the most intertwined in the house.
Yep.
So since we'll have the most knowledge of what's going on, we'll kind of know if things need to shift and what direction they need to shift in to benefit the six.
Yeah, I think so. And then, likewise, like I said, like if something switches, I'm open. I can't see an order after. If Christian said that we can control as much
So
as you do, then we do, and we have that
He
conversation.
has to go this week. He has to go this week, and then we can move forward accordingly. Which I think it seems like most of the 6 are getting around. So I think we're looking at more of a 7-2.
More point.
More of a 7-2.
Oh, so, yeah.
From what I understand, but we'll see. See how the next day and a half goes.
I wonder if there's something like. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I think. Just figuring out, like, I feel that sometimes, like, I was in Big T and left out of the loop.
Yeah, so we get
You know, like, yeah, I guess.
we also have to continue to limit the information that we give.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, the reason why, if it's like if the 6 wants to take each other, is for you and I, jury manager, why we can't take the
No,
position.
I agree.
So it's like, yeah, I'll take her off mine. But him and I can't do that because worst case scenario would be shifts and choose between the both of us. We're both sitting in the final 2. But if one of us is out, SB should always be a guaranteed vote for the other.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's why we can't take that shot.
I agree.
So,
And I think, and that's that.
trust me, I think very maybe I just never talking about it with everybody.
I get it.
So,
Well, that's why I only talk about these.
yeah, that's why Christian knows it is what it is.